Well, for me, the two moments are connected in a couple of ways, but I decided to become a prosecutor because I saw my uncle in front of me. And I saw that he didn't seem to matter to the police.
I said to my husband that, the language is inappropriate. It's not acceptable. And I was surprised because that is not the man that I know.
What happens when you combine a $100 million legal firestorm, a former First Lady, and one of daytime TV's biggest stars? You get a story so wild it makes reality TV look tame. Sunny Hostin, a trusted legal expert and co-host on The View, found herself at the center of an unexpected media frenzy. But how did a routine segment on public figures and their brand management spiral into lawsuits, trending hashtags, and a mysterious international flight? Let's dive in. Sunny Hostin wasn't just another face in daytime television. She was a sharp, fearless legal mind with a knack for breaking down complex issues for everyday viewers. A former prosecutor with a stellar track record, Sunny brought authority and clarity to every conversation. For years, she thrived in her role on The View, where her no-nonsense approach made her a fan favorite. She wasn't just a co-host. She was a trusted voice in the chaotic world of daytime TV. But as viewers soon discovered, even the most polished public figures can falter when the stakes are high. It all started innocently enough. During a panel discussion on The View, the co-hosts debated how public figures curate their public images. The conversation ranged from influencers' Instagram posts to politicians' carefully crafted personas. It was the kind of lively discussion that had made the show so popular. But when Sunny shifted the focus to Melania Trump, everything changed. Using her legal expertise, Sunny analyzed how public figures' philanthropic efforts could come under scrutiny in court. Her hypothetical scenarios painted a vivid picture, but some viewers felt her comments about Melania's initiatives went beyond mere hypotheticals. The implications were clear. Sunny had questioned the former First Lady's credibility. Within hours, Melania's legal team issued a scathing statement accusing Sunny of defamation. By the next day, the $100 million lawsuit was the headline story across major media outlets. The internet didn't wait for traditional news coverage, and Sunny's controversy quickly exploded on social media. Hashtags like #CancelSunny and #IStandWithSunny began trending, pulling thousands of users into the debate. Supporters argued that Sunny was simply doing her job, providing thoughtful legal analysis. Critics, however, saw her comments as a reckless attack on Melania's character. "You can't just throw accusations without proof," one tweet read. On the other hand, a fan posted, "She's being punished for speaking the truth. What happened to free speech?" The controversy didn't stop at social media. Celebrities and public figures weighed in, adding fuel to the fire. Meghan McCain's cryptic tweet about choosing one's words carefully sparked speculation about whether she was criticizing her former co-host. Meanwhile, Kim Kardashian's reminder about responsible commentary only added to the drama.
My parents, I'm not saying that just because they're here, but I think in many respects they were teenagers and, they ended up with this kid who was very inquisitive. My mother was studying to be a teacher, so she did a lot of her lesson plans on me.
Wow.
And so by the time I was 4, I was reading the New York Times. And so that sounds crazy, but that's how we lived.
I have this huge platform on The View, and I just started thinking about giving voice to the voiceless. What some people don't know about me is they know I'm a prosecutor, but I'm from the South Bronx projects. I'm really just a everyday person, and I remember when I was 7, my uncle was in front of me, and our family never talked about it.
As the lawsuit gained momentum, Sunny Hostin disappeared from The View. Producers announced she was taking a previously scheduled vacation, but fans and critics weren't convinced. Rumors began swirling almost immediately, and then came the photos. Paparazzi spotted Sunny at a European airport, dressed incognito with sunglasses and a scarf. Social media detectives pounced, analyzing every detail and speculating about her reasons for leaving the country. Was she fleeing the lawsuit? Seeking solace away from the public eye? Or perhaps plotting a strategic comeback. The theories ranged from the plausible to the absurd. Some believed she was negotiating a secret settlement with Melania's team, while others thought she was writing a tell-all book. Whatever the truth, Sunny's absence only deepened the intrigue. Behind the scenes, the legal battle raged on. Melania Trump's legal team accused Sunny of trying to evade accountability by leaving the country, calling her absence a tactical delay. Legal experts weighed in, debating whether Sunny's comments crossed the line into defamation. Defamation lawsuits involving public figures are notoriously hard to win, requiring proof of actual malice or reckless disregard for the truth. Yet Melania's team seemed determined to make an example of Sunny, arguing that her remarks weren't just speculative, but damaging to Melania's carefully curated public image. For Sunny, the stakes couldn't have been higher. The lawsuit threatened not only her reputation but also her career and financial stability. It became a fight for survival in every sense. Weeks later, Sunny returned to The View. Her reappearance was met with a mix of anticipation and scrutiny. Supporters praised her resilience, while critics questioned whether she could ever regain viewers' trust. Sunny didn't shy away from the controversy. Addressing the audience, she quipped, "I've learned more about defamation law than I ever wanted to." The humor served as an icebreaker, but her tone also suggested that the experience had deeply affected her. From that point on, her commentary became sharper and more deliberate. It was clear that Sunny had learned to tread carefully in a world where one misstep could ignite a media firestorm. Her ordeal became a stark reminder of the power and responsibility that comes with a platform like The View. Sunny's experience didn't just affect her, it sent ripples through the entertainment industry. Networks began reassessing their protocols, and talk show hosts became more cautious with their commentary. The incident sparked an important conversation about the balance between free speech and accountability. Reflecting on the experience, Sunny later said, "This wasn't just about me. It was a wake-up call for everyone in this industry. Words have consequences, and we all need to be more mindful."
Unbelievable. But this is inspired by the summer that you spend at the beach with your family. So what is it like to share that time with your children?
It's amazing. I mean, there are only 3 places in the country where Black folks were allowed to summer on the beach. I definitely am a journaler, so I did that piece, and I also just sort of sat down and dictated a lot of my memories, and I just started from the beginning. I started from my childhood in the South Bronx Project.
Sunny Hostin's story isn't just about a lawsuit. It's about the fine line between fearless commentary and reckless speculation. It serves as a cautionary tale for anyone with a platform, reminding us that in today's world, a single sentence can change everything. So what do you think? Was Sunny unfairly targeted, or did she push her analysis too far? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, in the world of media, the only thing more powerful than a microphone is the storm of stories that follow when it's misused.